Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Elva Novriana, but usually my friends call me Elva or Fael, and I'm 21 years old this year. I am also a student of English Education Study Program on Islamic University of Raden Intan, Lampung. And my hobby is drawing, especially with watercolors, cooking dessert, and also watching movie. And here I want to introduce you to my family. And this is an old picture of my family. Here is my father. My father name is Samsul Bahri, and sadly he passed away when I was 13 years old. So I was raised alone by my mother. And this is my mother. Her name is Anna, and she is a trader on traditional market near my home in Hanura. And I admire her because she is a strong lady, because she raised me alone without my father, because my father passed away when I was a child. And she is also kind and patient mother. I want to bring happiness to my parents, especially my mother, because I want her to be proud with me. And I have a dream with my mother. We want to go together to Makkah, inshallah. And I hope I can fulfill that dreams. And as you can see in this picture, I have two sisters. I have two older sisters, and right now they are already married, and they live separately with their husband and family, their own family. And me and my sisters are rather close because even though they live separate with me, but we live nearby. Basically, we are like a neighbor because our house is near to each other. So I like both of them equally. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Elva Novriana, and here I want to tell you about and describe to you about the city or the place that I know well, which is Lampung. The location of Lampung is in the southern tip of Sumatra Island, Indonesia, with Bandar Lampung as the capital city. The most familiar place to me is Hanura because I was born and raised in Hanura. Hanura is located on Pesawaran District as Teluk Pandan as the sub-district. It is about 1 hour from Bandar Lampung. The landmark of Lampung is Adipura Monument, or we often call it an elephant monument or patung gajah. It is located in the heart of Bandar Lampung, and this place usually at night become a place of gathering for people, and usually in a certain occasion It also used as a place for demonstrants to express their idea to the Bandar Lampung government or Lampung government. There are some destination recommendation in Lampung, for example like Waikambas or Elephant Park or Museum Lampung. We also recommend Danau Ranau or Ranau Lake to be visited, and also Krakatau Mountain. Krakatau Mountain is one of the most popular place to be visited by the tourists in Lampung because it contains an historical value. When a few years ago the Krakatau Mountain erupted and produced a new mountain called Anak Krakatau or Krakatau Child, which becomes one of the popular attraction in Lampung too. And if you want to visit a beach, you can visit Ringgung Beach or Mutun Beach or Clara Beach. This beach is near my home or in Hanura village. City Lampung is very important to me because I was raised and born in Lampung, and also important to others because Lampung have many attraction or place or destination that you can visit in holiday. I think that's all about Lampung. I hope you like it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Elva Novriana, and I want to tell you a story about Cinderella. And here is Cinderella storyboard. Once upon a time, in a village, there lived a very beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her evil stepmother and her two stepsisters. Cinderella, forced to do all of the work in the house alone, like sweeping or washing the dishes and clothes. And one day, there was a ball at the palace. Her evil stepmother bring her two stepsisters to the ball, but leaving Cinderella alone at home. Cinderella was feeling sad. But suddenly, there was a burst of light surrounding her home, and the fairy godmother appeared. Then she turned Cinderella into a princess with a beautiful white dresses and a very unique glass slippers. The fairy godmother tells Cinderella to return home at 12 o'clock in the midnight, and then Cinderella agrees to the godmother request and he head to the palace. There she met the prince, and the prince immediately fell in love with the beautiful Cinderella. They danced all night, but the time arrived in midnight, so Cinderella ran to the carriage, leaving her glass slipper behind. After that, the prince searched all around the home for the one who fit suited to the glass slippers, and then Cinderella is the one who fit the glass slipper. And then Cinderella and the prince live happily ever after in marriage. The end. That is about Cinderella story, and I hope you like it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.